new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill. The fourth case is when a new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill. If a new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill, then the journal entries are cash account dr to new partners capital accounts. We can't write a premium for goodwill since new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill, isn't it? Now the second journal entry is new partner's current account, new partner's current or capital account dr to sacrificing partners capital account. Suppose say new partner has brought rupees 1 lakh as capital. Since he fails to bring his share of goodwill, we can't write premium for goodwill here. But whether the new partner is able to bring his share of goodwill or not, the whole amount of goodwill, suppose the new partner has to bring rupees 20,000 as his share of goodwill, but he fails to bring his share of goodwill. So whole amount should be adjusted from his current account or capital account. In a sense, since he fails to pay his share of goodwill, the same should be deducted from his current account or capital account. Thereby, new partner's capital account or current account will be decreased. If capital decrease, it should be debited. That is why new partner's current or capital account is debited here. So, what is the premium to be brought in by new partner? 20,000. So, whole 20,000 should be transferred to whom? Sacrificing partner again. Suppose A and B are sacrificing partner and their sacrificing ratio is 3:2. Suppose say. So, how much? 20,000 again 20,000. How much A will get? 3 by 5. A will get 12,000 and B will get how much? 8,000. This is how we pass journal entry regarding when a new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill. Okay, I'll tell you again. If new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill, then the whole amount of goodwill should be adjusted from their current account or capital account. If they have adjusted whole goodwill amount from their current or capital account, their capital or current account will be decreased. If their current or capital account decreases, then it should be debited. That is why partner's current account or capital account is debited here. To sacrificing partner. Since goodwill amount is transferred to whom? Sacrificing partner. Therefore, sacrificing partner's capital will be increased. If capital increases, it should be credited. Okay. Now we are going to do the fifth case or the last case relating to accounting treatment of goodwill. Now the fifth case is when goodwill already appears in the books, which means old balance sheet, and the journal entry will be old partners capital account dr to goodwill account. If goodwill already appears in the books of account at the time of admission of partner, then such goodwill should be written off. among all partners in their all ratio. If we write off goodwill, then goodwill will be decreased. Since goodwill is an asset, if asset decreases, it should be credited. That is why goodwill is credited here. Since goodwill belongs to whom? All partners. Therefore, all partners' capital will also be decreased. If all partners' capital decrease, then it should be debited. Is that okay? Goodwill, which appears in the old balance sheet, should be written off among all partners in the old ratio. The reason why we write off such goodwill among all partners in their old ratio is because goodwill which is appearing in the old balance sheet at the time of admission of partner is assumed as self-generated goodwill. So self-generated goodwill means goodwill which is generated by old or existing partners over a period of time through their effort and honesty. But according to Accounting Standard 26, self-generated goodwill cannot be recorded in the books of account, in old balance sheet. Still, earlier some firms used to record self-generated goodwill in the books to manipulate or to show the rosy pictures of the financial position of the firm. However, according to same accounting standard, goodwill can be recorded in the books only when some consideration in money or money's worth has been paid for it, which means purchase goodwill can be shown in the books. But for us, as far as class 12 is concerned, goodwill, if appears in the old balance sheet, should always be treated as self-generated goodwill. Therefore, it has to write off among all partners in their old ratio, since new partner doesn't want to show goodwill in the balance sheet because Accounting Standard 26 does not allow it. With this, we are done with all the 5 cases related to accounting treatment of goodwill. Now we will solve some questions. First, I'll read the question. Sunil and Ram are partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3. Mohan is admitted in the firm for 1/5 share of profits. He is to bring in rupees 20,000 as capital and rupees 4,000 as his share of goodwill. Pass the necessary journal entry. Whenever we have to pass necessary journal entry regarding goodwill, we have to follow 3 important steps. So what are the steps? The first step is to find new partner's share of goodwill. So who is new partner here? Mohan. So Mohan is new partner. So we have to find M's share of goodwill. But here M's share of goodwill is given already, so we don't have to find it. Okay? Now what is second step? So M's share of goodwill is 4,000. And what is second step? Second step is to calculate sacrificing ratio. So here new ratio is given, new ratio is not given. Moreover, information regarding sacrifice made by all partners is also not given. So therefore, all ratio itself is sacrificing ratio, which means all ratio is equal to sacrificing ratio. So sacrificing ratio of Sunil and Ram is 5:3. Now we are going to pass journal entry. Cash account DR to Mohan's capital account to premium for goodwill. The capital brought in by Mohan is how much? Mohan has got rupees 20,000 as capital. So here we have to write 20,000. What is one's share of goodwill? 4,000. In total, how much he has brought? 24,000 in cash towards capital and revenue. So premium borrowing by a new partner, that is Mohan, should be transferred to sacrificing partner. So who are sacrificing partner? S and R, Sunil and Ram. So premium for goodwill account dear to S capital account to R's capital account. So what is the amount of goodwill? 4,000. This 4,000 should be transferred to S and R, sacrificing partner, in their sacrificing ratio. So what is sacrificing ratio? 5:3. 4,000 multiplied by 5 by 8. 800. 855 as a 2,500. And how much R will get? R's capital will be 1,500. This is how we pass. This is how we are going to pass geometry. Is that clear? Is that clear for you? Okay. Now the next question is, okay. Now question number 2. A and B are partners. A and B are partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. On April 1st, 2019, they admit C as new partner for 3/13 share in the profit. The new ratio will be 5:5:3. C contributes the following assets towards the capital and to his share of goodwill. The following assets are stock rupees 40,000, debtor rupees 60,000, land rupees 1 lakh, and plant and machinery rupees 60,000. On the date of admission of C, the goodwill of firm was valued at rupees 5,20,000. Pass necessary journal entries in the books. Like I said, always first we have to follow 3 important steps. The first step is to find new partner share of goodwill. So what is new partner share of goodwill? So first tell me who's new partner? C. C's share of goodwill is equal to, what is firm's goodwill? Since C's share of goodwill is not given in the question directly, so we have to find it from firm's goodwill. Here, goodwill of firm is given. Normally we calculate new partner's share of goodwill on the basis of firm's goodwill. So what is firm's goodwill? 5,20,000. 5,20,000 multiplied by what is C's share of profit? C's share of profit is 3/13. 3/13. 31, 34. Means how much we got? 1,20,000. Now C has brought rupees 1,20,000 as his share of goodwill. Now the second step is to find sacrificing ratio. So what is formula of sacrificing ratio? Sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So A and B, what is their old ratio? 3:2. So this is old ratio. So new ratio of A, B and C is 5:5. 5:3. Now we have to find sacrificing ratio of all partners. So who is all partner or all partners? Now we have to find A's sacrificing ratio. A's sacrificing, what is A's old ratio? A's old ratio is 3/5 minus what is A's new ratio? A's new ratio is 5/13. So how much we got here? 13/3, 39 minus 5, 25. So 5 multiplied by 13, you will get 65. In total, how much we got? 14 divided by 65. Isn't it? Now we have to find B's sacrificing ratio. What is B's old ratio? 2 by 5 minus what is B's new ratio? 5 by 13. 13 multiplied by 2, how much we get? 26. 5 by 5, how much? 25 divided by 65. So how much we got? 1 by 65. Therefore, sacrificing ratio of A and B is 14:1. Now we are done with second step. Now the third step is to pass necessary journal entry regarding goodwill and capital. Since C has brought the following assets: stock, debtor, land, plant and machinery towards capital and goodwill. So what is the amount of stock? Stock account DR, how much? 40,000. Then debtor account DR, 60,000. What is land? Land account DR, 1 lakh. And the last, plant and machinery account DR, how much? 60,000. In total, how much new partner has brought? 2,60,000. C has brought asset worth rupees 2,60,000 towards capital and goodwill, his share of goodwill. And we already know new partner's share of goodwill. What is new partner's share of goodwill? 1,20,000. Now if we deduct 1,20,000 from total asset, then we will get the value of C's capital, I mean new partner's capital. So what is C's capital? 2,60,000 minus 1,20,000, how much we got? 1 lakh. Since C has got asset worth rupees 2,60,000 towards both capital and goodwill, and we know the value of goodwill, so therefore goodwill amount should be deducted from total asset in order to get new partner's capital. Is that clear for you? So therefore, to C's capital account, how much? 1,40,000. To premium for goodwill account, what is the amount? 1,20,000. Now this premium amount should be transferred to whom? Sacrificing partner in their sacrificing ratio. Now the second journal entry is premium for goodwill account DR to, now who are sacrificing partner? A and B are sacrificing partner. So A's capital account to B's capital account. What is the amount of premium? 1,20,000. It should be transferred to whom? Sacrificing partner in their sacrificing ratio. So what is sacrificing ratio? 14:1. So 1,20,000 should be multiplied by 14 by 15. 81 are 15, 15, 8. So 15 multiply, how much we got? 8 into 15, we will get 1,12,000. Then here how much A will get? A will get 1,12,000. Now we are going to find B's share of goodwill. B's 1,20,000 multiplied by 1 by 15. How much we will get? 8,000. 51 is 8,7. So B will get 8,000. So premium brought in by new partners should be transferred to sacrificing partners. So here sacrificing partners are A and B. And this amount should be transferred to sacrificing partner in their sacrificing ratio. And the sacrificing ratio is 14:1. Is that clear for you? Okay. Now we will do the third question. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll read the question first. A and B are partners. In the firm sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They decided to admit C into partnership firm with 1/4 share in profit. C will bring in rupees 10,000 for capital and the requisite amount of premium for goodwill in cash. The goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 20,000. The new profit sharing ratio is 2:2:1. A and B withdraw 50% of their share of goodwill. First, we have to find new partner's share of goodwill. Now, who is new partner? C. Again, C's share of goodwill. So here, C's share of goodwill is not given. So, from where are we going to find C's share of goodwill? Well, we can calculate C's share of goodwill on the basis of firm's goodwill. The goodwill of firm is valued at 20,000. So, we can find C's share of goodwill from firm's goodwill. 20,000. So, what is C's share of profit? So, C's share of profit is here, which means 1/4. C's share of profit is 1/4. So how much will get? Okay, which means C has to bring rupees 5,000 as his share of goodwill. Now what is second step? Second step is to find sacrifice ratio. What is formula of sacrifice ratio? Old ratio minus new ratio. Okay. A and B partner sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. So 3:2 is old ratio. So what is new ratio of A, B and C? 2:1:1. So first we have to find A's sacrificing ratio. So what is A's old ratio? 3/5 minus A's new ratio? 2/4. 12 minus 10 divided by 20, which is 2/20. Now we have to find B's sacrificing ratio. What is B's old ratio? 2/5 minus what is B's new ratio? 1/4, which means 8/5 divided by 20. How much we got? 3/20. Therefore, sacrificing ratio of A and B is 2:3. Now we can pass necessary journal entry regarding goodwill and capital. So journal entry will be cash account DR to C's capital account to premium for goodwill. Since C has brought rupees 30,000 as capital and rupees 5,000 as his share of goodwill. So C's capital is how much? 20,000, and what is his share of goodwill? 5,000. In total, he has brought how much? 25,000 in cash towards capital and premium. So premium brought in by new partner should be transferred to sacrificing partner in their sacrificing ratio. Premium for goodwill account is debited rupees 5,000, and which should be transferred to whom? Sacrificing partner. Who are sacrificing partner? A and B are sacrificing. A's capital account to B's capital account. So what is sacrificing ratio? 2:3. So A will get how much? 2,000 and B will get 3,000. Now we are done with question number 3. We'll do question number 4 next. Okay. So sorry. Okay. A and B withdraw 50% of their share of goodwill. So we have to pass one more entry for the amount withdrawn by sacrificing partner. So their capital will be decreased since they have withdrawn premium amount for their personal use, for private use. So A's capital account dr, B's capital account dr to cash account. So what is 50% of 2000? 1000. What is 50% of 3000? 1500. In total, they have withdrawn rupees 2500. Okay, now we are done with question number 3. Now we will do question number 4. Okay. X and Y are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They admit that for 1/4 share in the profits. The new profit sharing ratio agreed was 2:1:1. Again, the new ratio is 2:1, 2:1:1. Z brought rupees 50,000 for his capital. His share of goodwill was agreed to at rupees 10,000. Z would bring only 10,000 out of his share of goodwill. Okay. Pass necessary journal entries. Okay. Now, what is the first step? The first step is to find new partner's share of goodwill. So, what is new partner's share of goodwill? Z's share of goodwill is given, which is 52,000. Isn't it? Okay. Now, what is second step? Second step is to calculate sacrifice ratio. So, here we will get. What is sacrifice? What is the formula of sacrifice ratio? Sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. I think we will get same sacrifice ratio since old ratio is 3:2 and new ratio is 2:1:1. So what is sacrifice ratio here? Okay, what is old ratio? Old ratio is X and Y. What is X and Y's old ratio? 3:2. What is new ratio of X, Y and Z? X, Y and Z. New ratio 2:1:1. Okay. Now X sacrifice ratio is equal to what is X old ratio? 3/5 minus what is X new ratio? 2/4, which is 12 minus 10 divided by 20. How much we got? 2/20. And Y's sacrifice ratio is, what is Y old ratio? 2/5 minus 1/4, which means 8 minus 5 divided by 20, 3/20. Therefore, sacrifice ratio of X and Y is 2:3. Okay. Now we can pass necessary journal entry. So what is journal entry? Cash account dr to Z's capital account to premium for goodwill. So that has brought rupees 50,000 as capital, and here that would bring only rupees 10,000, which means goodwill to be brought in by new partner is 50,000, but he has brought only 10,000. So we have to write 10,000. We can't write 50,000. In total, how much he has brought? 60,000. Now, the premium brought in by new partner should be transferred to whom? Sacrificing partner. Who are sacrificing partner? X and Y. Premium for goodwill account dr to 10,000. So here, goodwill to be brought in by new partner is 18,000 and he has brought only 10,000. The remaining 5,000 should be adjusted from his current or capital account. So here I am going to write current account. That's current account. Dr. How much? 5,000. Since he fails to pay the remaining 5,000, the same amount should be adjusted from his current account. By doing this, his current account will be decreased. If current account decreases, it should be debited. Okay. So, who are sacrificing about the X and Y? X capital account Dr. Sorry, X capital account to Y's capital account. So this 15,000 should be transferred to whom? Transferred to sacrificing partner in their sacrificing ratio. What is sacrificing ratio? 2:3. 15,000, 2 by 5. 5 ones are 5, 5, 3. 3 2s are 6. So 6,000 is credited to X capital and remaining 9,000 will be credited to Y's capital account. Is that clear for you? Okay, now we are going to do fifth question.